Hello and welcome to North Star Stamper. I'm Susan Kramer. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Woodbury, Minnesota. Thank you for joining me today. Let's find myself. There we go. Oh, you can see what I'm working with here. Some re-inkers off in the distance. All right. I think that's pretty good. Let me move my light a little bit. So I am consistently North Star Stamper across the internet. Hopefully you are finding me the places that you hang out. I also have a website if you're looking for inspiration or just general information. Check that out, northstarstamper.com. I have been uploading information regularly. Look under the resources tab. That's good information for you. What else? And that is also where if you want to receive my weekly newsletter, there is a place to sign up for that at northstarstamper.com. I forget about that a lot. I should talk about that more. Okay, we are working with, where did my stamp set go? The Sweet Jar bundle again. I used this last week, and I told you I was going to use a technique with this stamp here. So this is the bundle that was part of the May, I have to look at my note there, May online exclusive. So if you don't look regularly look at my online store, you may have missed it. There was also another stamp set. I don't have it here. Yes, I do. That was part of the July online exclusives that coordinates with the punch, but the bundle is with the Sweet Jar, and then this was that was May and July. They came out with another coordinating stamp set. Very much Christmas related though. So if you're still looking for Christmas card ideas, I love this. The ornaments, that was very fun. The two-step stamping to get some nice colors on our gingerbread cookie there. All right, so when I saw this stamp, my first thought was jelly beans, but it is a photopolymer stamp, and if you use markers to color in individual sections on a stamp, this was just a scratch piece of paper because I knew it was not going to work. I just wanted to see what it would look like. So I colored them different colors. Why I use blue, I don't know. That's just the marker I grabbed. I don't know. Are there blue jelly beans? Anyway, so that's what it would look like if you use markers on a photopolymer stamp. Not quite what I would think of as jelly beans. So we are going to do the baby wipe technique. Have you heard of this? Have you done this lately? Have you tried it? So this is how I do it. I'm a little nervous because I did not practice, and it's been a couple of years since I've done it. You could just use a paper plate, something you can throw away. I'm using dye ink, so it will not stain my case here. This is a stamp case. You can still buy these if you like to use them for storage, which I do. And I found this in my stash. Unscented baby wipes, Target brand. And I opened them up, and they're completely dry, which is fine. I think it will still work. So we're going to take a baby wipe. Actually, I'm going to take a couple. And we're just going to set them in our case. This is going to become our ink pad. Oh, sorry, that was loud. And we're going to add ink to here using re-inkers. I have Pretty in Pink, Shy Shamrock, I'm thinking jelly beans here, Peach Pie, and Fresh Freesia. So I didn't include yellow because I think that would get very muddy. So just what my thinking is. So we're going to add colors. This was Fresh Freesia. I am going to shake it up a little bit. This is Peach Pie. Looks really dark, doesn't it? I'm going to put them kind of close together because I do want them kind of running into each other. Maybe some more here. I think peach is a good jelly bean color. I have no idea if these are going to look like jelly beans or not, or if it's just going to be a very bright colored stamp. We'll see. I do have a whole bunch of other stamps that I'm going to try, especially if the jelly beans don't work. So this was Shy Shamrock. My favorite are the black jelly beans. Are you a black jelly bean fan? I'm a licorice fan though. But I didn't want to use black on here. This is Pretty in Pink. I think we need some more over here. So there's some Pretty in Pink. I'm going to put one right here in the middle. I'm going to go back and add some other colors there again. Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie. You can see this one's already bleeding or blending together. And some fresh freesia to fill it all in. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, but I have some ideas. I have lots of ideas. So we are going to make this work together. All right. So I have lots of white paper here. White cardstock. Let's just try it first. So I don't want to move this around. I'm going to ink up and down. Maybe move it very slightly because I don't want to muddy my colors. And let's see. Not too bad. Not too bad. So like I said, my baby wipes were very dry, and hopefully I have a spritzer with some water here. I forgot to make sure of that. I do. So this should just be water. Yep, no scent. I would smell alcohol if it were rubbing alcohol. So I'm going to add some water to this. If you are using wet baby wipes, you probably won't need to add water, but have some handy just in case. I am going to clean my stamp between every time. That doesn't look too bad, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp our jar in basic gray. Oh, that's not it. Getting ahead of myself here. There's our jar in basic gray. I will make a card. We're not just going to do the technique. Hopefully this will work. Let's try it over here. And oh, look at that. That looks more like Easter eggs, like we've colored Easter eggs. Let's try a few. Why not? Because we can, right? Let's stamp another jar there. I'm going to make sure I clean off my stamp, make sure it's dry. That seems like it was a lot of water. Let's go this way. And I can see the ink on there, so this one might be better. Look at that. I think that's perfect. Let's go ahead and finish a card. And then I have, 6 stamp sets, I think, here, that I think would be good with these colors with the baby wipe technique. So let's make a card real quick. Next, I'm going to punch this out. I have to think. I like both of them. There's a lot of green here. I like the different colors. Although I don't know. We're going to go ahead and punch that. And I do want so this punched out of my sample. I do want a top for my jar, and let's just use one of the colors. How about, I'll show you what I have going here. I have a white card base, and then the Timid Tiger here is from the Floral Charm Designer Series paper. The Fresh Freesia here is from the Floral Impressions. So that's the back side. I was just looking for some solid colors in Easter-ish colors there. And then I have die cut in Arch from the Everyday Arches. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our card here. So let me know in the comments, have you tried the baby wipe technique before? And do you buy re-inkers when you buy an ink pad? Hopefully you do, and you can try this technique. I would just buy baby wipes at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, I think it's called now. My Dollar Tree is now $1.25, I think, instead of $1 a piece. But still, you could get, I think you saw that pack was from, that I'm using. This isn't quite even. Hold on. Close enough there. All right, and then we're going to put this everyday arch. I like to do a heart and say a prayer for the recipient. I'm going to put this off to the side just to be a little different. And then we can put this here. Oh, I should have stamped before I adhered, right? You learned that from me. So I have a stamp here that says, sending a little your way, and there's a space in there. And then I put sweetness on this block. So we're going to go ahead and stamp this. And what colors? I thought I grabbed. I guess not. We're going to use these because it's what I have. Peach pie and pretty in pink. I thought I grabbed fresh freesia. Yeah. This is Timid Tiger, but I think these two will look good together. Sending a little your way. And we'll put this off to the side. I don't know if you can read that very well. That's all right. That's all right. And we'll do sweetness in pretty in pink. Oh, isn't that cute? See that? All right. And then let's use the pink again for our lid. So here I can just put this on the edge. Hopefully you can see. No, I don't like that. Try again. That's better. Sometimes our new inks get very bubbly. I don't know why. As you can see, my second stamping is better. And I have noticed that. So I didn't clean my stamp. So maybe that's my lesson. To practice on scratch paper first, and then don't re-ink. Don't clean your stamp, but re-ink it, and you get a better. I have noticed that. I have to try that more consciously. So I'm going to punch out this second one here. Oh, cute. Very cute. And some dimensionals. Here we go. So, do you have any stamps that you want me to... Well, I'm not live. I forget. Well, hopefully I will use a stamp that you want to see with my baby wipe technique. I have quite a few. We're just going to make some backgrounds while I have that all inked up. Rather than wasting the ink, right? I just thought of a technique we used to do way back when, and we're going to put this off to the side and put this, we're going to put it in a jar. I kind of like doing that. That's kind of fun. And then I have some, do I have them? I do. Just some rhinestones. These are pretty basic embellishment. With a blend, you can color them, you know. I've done that a lot lately. And we're going to put, oh, that came off. That's because I didn't take off the liners. Come on. There we go. And I already have one on here. So we're going to do one there. And we'll do middle-sized ones down here. There. So there we go. There's a cute little card. Now, let's get back to our technique. I'm just going to make some backgrounds. I'll bring this back when we're done. Okay, we'll see if that's still wet. And I have just a stack of layers here. They're just 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'll trim them down if I need to. So I'm going to show you the stamps I have, and we'll see if we use them all. I don't know what time I started my video. This is not full size. Those are 85%, so they are quite large. That happy birthday might be a fun one to use. I'm just going to pull out stamps. This is a nice big happy birthday. That would be fun too. So we're going to pull that one out. Hopefully I have enough ink on there. The toadstools. So if you notice, I'm pulling more solid images. I thought the toadstools would be fun. I thought these flowers would be fun, and maybe stamp them off so I can stamp this in a different color. I was thinking if I stamp these and stamp them off and then stamp this in Timid Tiger might be kind of fun. I don't think I have Timid Tiger handy. I do not. This background might be kind of fun to get some interesting things. And this was the first one I thought of. Do you remember this stamp? It's actually 4 stamps in one that you can put together and mix and match to make backgrounds. So we'll see. We're going to start with the birthdays though, because always need birthday cards, don't we? So I'm going to try this on scrap paper first. Let's see if I can find a piece of scrap. Remember this one with our, just to see if I need to moisten it. So I'm going up and down in the same spot. Oh, it's not showing at all. So I'm going to clean this off. Glad I tested. And I'm going to re-moisten it with just water from a spritzer. I'm going to put a lot on here because it's all I'm going to work on. So good thing I practiced before I did this. All right, I'm going to pull this. It's got that kind of a wrinkle in there. I'm going to move it ever so slightly. Oh, I can go this way. Get a few on there. Hold it. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, that's not working. You can't see that very well at all. All right. Let's go. Let's, what should we do? Let's add some more ink here. So you can see, I see a lot of yellow and green. So the places I see pink and purple, I'm going to add more ink. I think I put the pretty and pink on the purple spots, but that's all right. All right, I'm going to add some more water. Maybe a smaller stamp would be better. So I'm not going to try this one. I might try that again another day. Let's try, this is the one, I love this stamp and I don't use it very much. It's the Swirl from Beautiful Motifs. I'm just going to use this here. Oh, that's nice. I am going to make sure I clean between times I stamp because I might not get it in the same spot. Let's turn it around and use a different part of the baby wipe. There we go. That's some fun colors. All right, let's see what else. I'm going to put these away as I go, otherwise I'm going to have a huge mess to clean up. Let's see. Oh, the flowers. I think this is light enough I wouldn't have to stamp off. Where did my stack of white go? Sorry, this is upside down for you. No, I want that the other way. Oh, that's pretty. Let's use a different part over here. Nice. I'm gonna make a few flowers. Green flowers, but that's all right. Yeah, let's avoid the green. See, with the photopolymer, you can see exactly where you're getting ink. Or where you're... Oh, there we go. Now, if I stamp over it, you know what? I'm going to go grab my Timid Tiger. It's only a few feet away. This is what I was talking about. Yeah, I think Timid Tiger should work. And I'm going to take, let's see, these two go together. So I want the ones with the dots in the middle. That's these. Grab a block, ink it up, And it should fit right over top. Oh, look at that. I love it. Some bright, fun flowers. Play around with your colors. Oh, didn't stamp that one quite right. But look at that. Baby wipe technique. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. Let's do some of the mushrooms. This one also has a coordinating punch. And this one is quite old, but it's still current. I think it's in the catalog, the annual catalog. I'm running out of blocks. So here's my tip. When you run out of blocks, use a bigger one. So I'm going to put the top of the mushroom there. I'm going to flip it over and put the bottom of the mushroom on the other end. Grab some paper. We'll just do a couple. All right, I want the bottom to be green. It's okay if it has some other colors there. Oh, pretty. And then the top, we're going to make orange and pink. Oh, look at that. That's pretty nice. Let's do some more. Do one down here. Clean it off. Use a different part of my baby wipe. Put it over here. Oh, look at that. Nice. And clean off the top. I think it's working. Oh, nice. Clean it off because I don't know if I'm going to hit the same spot again. Pull up some ink. I don't know if you can see. I can see the ink on there. I'm just going to overlap that. And I need to clean that off because there was ink on there. It's not very messy, to be very honest with you. I don't have hardly any ink on my hands. If I had a piece of scrap paper down, I wouldn't have to clean my glass mat. But look at that. Where'd they all go? So we have some flowers that I can die cut and then put on the stems. Here's the stems that go with the flowers. And our jelly bean card. So that is the baby wipe technique. It's a fun way to get, oh, here. This was my first attempt. All right. Fun way to get lots of colors in your project. And chances are the colors you have in re-inkers are colors you like. All right, I am going to get messy when I do this, so I'm going to push up my sleeves. Do you remember when we used to offer glossy paper and it was white and it was glossy? You may still have some in your stash. I probably have some hidden away over there. We used to take a baby wipe and put colors on it and then swipe it. Oh, look at that. I'm going to do another one. That was fun. So I'm just swiping my baby wipe, my wet baby wipe. Let's go sideways. That's a lot of green. I want some other colors. There we go. And I'm going to make a mess here. Let's make a plaid. So where this finger is pushing right where that green is, so I'm getting some nice lines. All right, now I'm a mess. And let's clean up a little bit so I don't make everything inky. But that'll come off in the wash in an hour or two, a couple times. So there. Fun, fun, fun. I love ink. I love colors. Hopefully you do too. Thank you for joining me. Look at these fun things with the baby wipe technique. And there's our jelly beans. It turned out as well as I thought it would. So hope you like that technique. Thanks for joining me. Happy stamping. See you next time.